What is up, YouTube? This is Eli Beaverson Golf, and welcome to Tournament Recap Episode 3. Today, I'm recapping a one-day event I had on Monday, June 11th at the Players Club at Woodland Trails. This was just a single-day event. This was a junior tour event for boys ages 16 to 19. The field had 24 players in it. Unfortunately, my sister wasn't able to be at the event to film footage of me playing my round. So instead of that, today, to keep this video interesting, I'm going to talk you through, not every hole, but a decent amount of the holes, and show you some of that on the TaylorMade My Round Pro app, and then I will talk you through some of my statistics and strokes gained stuff from the round. So let's get right underway. This was a shotgun start. I start on hole number 2. It's a par 5, about 490 yards in length. I made a sloppy bogey to start. Then my second hole today was the third hole. It's a straight par 4. Pulled my drive to the left, hit a fantastic 8-iron shot to about 10 feet, but could not convert that for my birdie. The next hole is a par 5. I had an easy little wedge shot in, which I executed beautifully. Hit that to about 4.5, 5 feet. Unfortunately, made a bad stroke there, missed that birdie putt, so tapped in for a par. Parred the next hole after that, and then I came to the 6th hole. Just a short par 4. I just took a 4-wood, pulled it a little left, but had about a 60-yard wedge shot in, hit that nice high and soft to about 3 feet for birdie, which I converted. And then I made it to the 8th hole after parring the 7th. I hit a great tee shot. My little wedge shot was about 90 yards or so. Just threw a dart to 7 feet, left a pretty easy uphill right to lefter, rammed that one right in and got it to 1 under on the day. And then on number 9, I played a majestic second shot. I had to curve a draw around a tree and make sure it curved, because if it didn't, it would end up in the water. I played an incredible shot. Left me about 9-10 feet for birdie. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to convert that, but I was 1 under through 8 holes, feeling good. Unfortunately, I made the turn then, bogeyed 10 and 11, 2 sloppy bogeys. Made some bad swings in there. Stayed the ship at 12, parred that, and parred 13 as well. And then on hole 14, I almost shanked my drive. It was a horrible, heely, spinny drive. Thankfully, it found the fairway. I chunked my second shot. The conditions were just so good. But anyway, hit a beautiful little 40-yard pitch shot, tapped in for my par, and moved on. Parred the next hole after that. And then at 16, I had just a 3-footer downhill for the par. At this point, I was only 1 over on the day. Unfortunately, I missed this 3-footer. Put me at 2 over with 3 holes to go. 17 is a short par 4. It's only about 320. Hit a decent 3-wood off the tee. I left an awkward little second shot. I didn't think I could get my gap wedge there with a little bit of breeze, so I just hit a little half pitching wedge shot. It was right at the flag, but unfortunately it came up just short in the rough. I took the flag stick out. I was hoping to hold this chip shot, and that is exactly what I did. I chipped it. It took a little spin left and just released right up the slope, right into the center of the cup for an awesome birdie to get me back to 1 over with just 2 to go. At 18, I stuffed a beautiful little 9-iron to about 10 feet. Left a nice uphiller, pretty easy putt. Unfortunately, overread the break just a little bit and missed it. And then the last hole of the day, I had another great look from about 8 feet, but couldn't convert that. So I hit my irons really well all day. Ended up shooting a 1 over 73, and that wasn't quite good enough to get the win, but this is good enough to get me a 2nd place finish, guys. So I'm really thrilled. My 73 got me a 2nd place finish. The winning score was a 70. Congrats to the winner. He played really nicely. Obviously, he could probably say the same thing as me. I left a few shots out there. So guys, let's walk through the strokes gained statistics now. Okay, so sorry if I had my head buried a little bit, but I'll be looking at these statistics on my phone as you're looking at them on the screen. So here are my overall stats on the par 3s. I averaged 3 strokes, 4.0 on the par 4s, and I actually averaged a third of a stroke over par on the par 5s, which is a little bit odd. The par 5s weren't too hard. The golf course itself wasn't too hard. It was only about 6,500 yards, but we were playing lift clean place because it was so soaked. So here's just some normal stats. I hit 33% of my fairways, 61% greens and reg, didn't hit it in the bunkers, so no need for sand saves, and I had 30 putts. So let's dive deep into the driving statistics, where I gained 0.19 of a shot versus a scratch baseline. You can see I had a tendency to miss a little bit left today. They weren't really bad. They didn't really get me in too much of trouble. That's the side I guess I would rather miss on versus ones that are swinging way to the right. You can see with my driver, I averaged 262. With With my 3-wood, I averaged 243, and with my 4-wood, I averaged 243. So my approach game is really where I shined. I gained 1.58 strokes on scratch with my approaches. So here from 100 to 150 yards, my average proximity was 26 feet. From 150 to 200, my average proximity is 26 feet, which is very good. And from 200 to 250, it was 79 feet. I only had one shot, so that doesn't really matter that much. And now let's dive into the short game. I gained over 3 strokes with my short game. You can see from under 25 yards, I was hitting it to just a shade under 6 feet, which isn't too bad. From 25 to 50, I had one shot, and it was fantastic, a couple feet. From 50 to 75, I had another fantastic one to about 4 feet. And then from 75 to 100, I was really good, about 8 feet. So you can see I was really crisp with my wedges today. That was really key in my success in this event. My putting, negative 2.41, as you can see up on the top of the screen there. Didn't really do that great. I'll just scroll through these stats. Not really a lot to talk about. I mean, I had some really good chances from in that 8 to 11 foot range that I kind of let slip by. You can see 9 to 15 feet, I lost a stroke and a half. So I was pretty good from 3 to 6. But really where I lost a big chunk was that 9 to 15 foot range. If those are the putts that had a couple of those dropped, I would have been right in the mix, maybe even getting into a playoff for the win. But that's alright, it was a really fun round, really enjoyable, awesome to finish second place. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm really close to 100 subs. I'm really excited to get there because I'm planning a cool giveaway. I'm sorry I didn't have cool footage from the round, but I hope you enjoyed the My Round Pro stats. If that's something you want me to kind of put into my future tournament recap stuff in little bits and pieces here and there, let me know in the comment section below. And guys, I'll see you in my next video.